Hey people, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Today I'm just going to do a quick little 800k plus win clear for you guys. Go over some of the stuff that I do. I do have a win team guide, but outside of that, just buckle in and I'll give you guys some tips
Shall I
and
start
hints on
cleaning?
what to do.
All right!
So first things first, team composition. I'm going with this team here. Obviously, this isn't the best win team in the world, even if they were all maxed out, which my awakenings are not maxed out on these characters except for Esser. But outside of that, Bonnie, at A2, she starts giving 40% of her crit rate as crit damage. Very good with Esser, who has a very high crit rate. Especially if you have her artifact maxed out, which I don't. But she's also a good candidate as like a sub DPS for wind. She is the basically second, third, sort of flips about between her and Nagi based on her awakenings. Wind DPS, so she is very good. A lot of people underlook her, and for a lot of people, she is the only wind DPS that you have because you didn't roll for Esser or weren't part of that time period. Next up is G1. I only have G1 at A1. G1 at A1's okay. G1 helps the application of Melody with her stamina rate reduction or whatever. She also gives When Res Shred at A1. And at A2, she starts actually giving you attack like a normal support. Well, I guess so Bonnie doesn't give you attack at all, but is what it is. I know a lot of people might be asking, oh, why aren't you using Nagi?
Good choice.
Well, Nagi's main selling point as a sub DPS is her defense shred. And doing legendary conquest, Reginald, or I like to call him Reginald, me and him are close personal buddies, actually has not that high stats as you go up to 800k. So the defense shred doesn't really work that much in like the grand scheme of things for fighting Reginald. I'm not saying that Nagi can't stand her own ground, especially A6. You might want to use her over the characters I have. But yeah, I'm not using Nagi for my run. And Nare, which her artifact has a normal attack buff, which is one of the only sources of normal attack buff in the game. And Esser really likes that. Also, her shields allow you just to face tank everything. She gives an attack buff. Her set gives an elemental weakness bonus. She's very cracked out, probably one of the best units in the game, so she can actually find herself on this team. I just would rather use her on another team in my Legendary Conquest. I want to try and get a good total score this run. But next is obviously S. Francis and also normal Francis. Francis is very good. She could fit in, she could take Bonnie's spot very easily, or G1's spot very easily with Melody. And Francis gets the attack speed up bonus, but it's not really very that amazing in all honesty. But yeah, these are all other candidates for the position. Next up, I have my Esther pretty cracked out. She's got okay equipment, I would say. I think my equipment could be better. But outside of that, she has her signature at R1. Her equipment, all crit rate, crit damage, and the like. Maxed out awakenings, yeah. I didn't whale out on this character, to be honest, so just keep that in mind. In terms of monsterlings, we're actually quite restricted on the monsterlings that we can use with wind because a lot of them just do nothing for wind. And another I use a link chain Noctune, and it's okay for what it is. It gives you crit rate, gives a little wind res reduction when it's used, but overall, I wouldn't say it's phenomenal. There's also this Minotaur one that gives you 5% wind res reduction or something like that, but gives wind stagger damage, which I think actually could be quite good in Legendary Conquest based on how much you stagger, whether or not you have a destroyer in your team or not. But yeah, all the other ones are pretty no-brainers. Scar, Ice Fist dude, it's just typical. My Legendary Conquest mon is I'd say it's okay. It's not like all the way there yet, but you know, these are mine in case you're wondering what my like traits are and stuff like that. Next up is, you know, Bonnie. Uh, Not completely maxed out yet, as you can see. You know, just full set of wind gear. Though I would probably, I am hoping to build her a set of Amon, and the reason why is that you know, Amon set gives you a lot of damage, and you know, she's more of a DPS than a support really, and Jiwan's always going to be on the purple wind set so that she can give you the 13% crit value. Now, in terms of Awakenings, I've got A4. I just recently got A4, but the one that really matters is A2, as you can see here. Gives her teammates crit damage based 40% on her crit rate when she's using her support ability. In terms of Mons, I use Eldorado Guardian because like she hits quite a lot, and Amon. These are just so that she can get the buffs up. And I also give her Ice Fist, dude. As I said before, this team really lacks meaningful mons like win res reduction based on a skill or something like that. So I just give her Ice Fist, dude, for that bonus crit rate for more damage. You could also like potentially replace this with like Amon's Shadow for like team-based crit rate, but that would ideally be on Esser so that she can actually get the dodges off, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, just based on her being like a sort of off-field sub-DPS, this is what I go with. Next up is G1, you know. She's less priority to like level everything up. Most of her stuff is like pretty much on the 10. Not completely maxed out on everything. To be honest, I would just get everything up at least to 9. She doesn't do a lot of damage. She's not like Bonnie where like she has that damage side to her. She's strictly buffs. In terms of weapon, you know, you want to be using Melody, of course. I have R5 Melody, which allows her to have a little bit of wind damage bonus, but at the same time, it's like it's not gonna amount to anything. Fantastic on Bonnie on off element though, but. Yeah, only A1, which allows us to get some wind res reduction, which is okay. Outside of that, this is what you really want to be aiming for, and I'm hopefully, if there is a G1 banner at some point, I'm saving my pulls for that, because I've already got fucking R5 light melody, you know? In terms of monsterlings, as she doesn't matter at all, I usually use Fiend, Gulgak, hoping that she will crit. And no, because I don't know, just like no is pretty much the best that we're gonna get on this sort of setup. I mean, honestly, you could go stuff like Gold Fist, dude, or something like that. So she's like literally doing anything like maybe some neutralization damage. But yeah, no, this is my setup, and we're just going to go do Legendary Conquest. Hey, so I thought I'd do a few things about the rotations for these characters. With Bonnie, I like to do normal attack, skill, and then I would switch to like G1, and then I do normal attack, skill, normal attack, as basically her special skill acts like a cancel for a normal attack. She wants to fill up her bottom meter, really, like this. I don't know if it'll let me. No, it won't let me pick it up. This bottom meter at the ground. In terms of Esser, right? So, the sort of thing you want to do with her. I can only do it like outside of the dust right now, but you want to switch into her. And then change, right? Generally, if you have ultimate, you want to do that at the end of this. And then go back right into your normal attack. Yeah, and if you don't have a lot of switches left, you want to leave on Esser as much as possible, and that's also the reason why I build I build special skill cooldown on Esser so that she has no downtime. Downtime on this character is a massive DPS loss. But yeah, I hope this helped. Now, you might be asking, you know, why wouldn't you just do like this? like the dash cancel. Well, the thing about the dash cancel is you're using melody, so dashing will lose your melody. So you want to sort of maintain a high stamina gauge the entire time. And this goes with pretty much every fucking character, by the way.